What's good? Welcome back to another edition of Talk Dat Talk Podcast. I go by the name of Bacon. I got my co-host with me.
It's your boy. Hey, man, live and direct. Playoffs is on and cracking.
Facts.
It was a good weekend, man. Not solid football. I mean,
solid.
2 days of triple headers.
Triple headers.
It's just like, that's kind of like NBA-ish.
NBA-ish.
You feel me? When you get to see just a lot of football, couple of upsets.
Facts.
I guess you would call the Rams and Seattle upset just because of the whole is golf going to play, John Walford, all that. But you know what the biggest upset of the weekend was.
Talk about it.
Listen, Big Ben needs to go in and retire. Juju may need to stop dancing because he can't find that beat.
Hey, leave that. It's not Juju's fault, but keep going.
No, I'm not saying it's his fault, but he you know how that is. I'm saying Juju because my boy brought it up. Juju started off the week by saying the Browns are going to be the Browns.
Fact. The team got to back him up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I mean, he had a hell of a game. He had a hell of a game.
Damn near had 200 yards receptions.
But you already, because we talked about this, you shouldn't need extra motivation because it's the playoffs, but it's good to have extra motivation because it's the playoffs. You feel me? So it's not like, what he said rallied them even more and made them like, oh my God, we got to. It's just like, so this is what you're saying. Okay, noted. It's one of them noted situations. So the Steelers just got outplayed, and Big Ben looked 37. I think he's 37, however old he is. He's
old. He's old. I think
you feel me? And the Browns came to play. It's just one of those things. The Browns is there, and the Steelers had one of those what can go wrong, did go wrong kind of games.
Yeah. You
know how those are. Sometimes in the NFL, you have one of those games where it don't even matter what you do.
Atlanta probably been part of that a few times. When we had the number 1 seed, Green Bay came into our crib and ran us out the water in the first quarter. 35-7 before the game even got started. It was bad. It was the number one.
Just one of those, it was one of those kind of, first play of the game is an overhead snap touchdown. Kind of sort of how Denver and Seattle started the Super Bowl, but instead of a safety, it was 6.
Yeah, it was a bad start. Let's go out there and say it, man.
I'm
gonna go out there and say it, man. First and foremost, I'm not putting this on Juju. Like, yeah, Juju probably didn't have to say it, but if you my team, I don't give it. Yeah, they them regular old Browns. It's beef. This ain't no, why'd you say that? No. We want the smoke. I want you to bring your A game, come with the business, come with the sauce. I need you to come and prepare to play. So I don't want to put this on Juju. This is what they do. They don't talk about Big Ben, 5 turnovers. They ain't talking about that. They talking about Juju shouldn't have. No, Ben Roethlisberger shouldn't have turned the ball over 5 times or 4 times. And then one of them was the damn center who got a fumble. Come on now, but 4 interceptions, he went 4 for 4. And that ain't how you want to go 4 for 4. He went 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 500 yards. And still lost. And let's talk about something. Let's talk about this, man.
Talk about it.
Talk about it. I need to talk about this.
Okay. That's what we're here for.
The Steelers defense, I've never wanted to say this in my life, and I've never seen a Steeler defense, but they folded.
Ooh. Could it be due to the injuries?
No. Because if you have your backup holding the Browns to 24 points, even though they still lost by 2. You put your starters in, and you get routed. You was getting routed. And then it was times when they wasn't even. You see effort plays, when you could tell the game was over, they was like, one tackle, the dude Chugs got hit, and it was another dude that could have got him, and they just jogged, and he took off. It was just like he had him. Try to do it. I don't know why people still with this arm tackling, like this little shoulder tackle, like I'm going to tackle you with my shoulder. I don't know what kind of stuff this is, but they do it time and time again. And then he shoulder tackle, and you see people just giving up, like, oh, he's going to score. He's going. They folded, and they folded to a degree that I've never seen a Steeler defense in my life folded. It was like they was already defeated. It was like when they was down by 10. They was down by 10 or 11. They was down by 12.
Or later on in the game?
Later. They was down by 12. Ben Roethlisberger was coming back. They couple plays. They got some stops. All they had to do was make one more stop. And no, what they do, they give up a big play. A big play that shouldn't even went for that big of a yards. And that's when I knew the game was over. It didn't matter what they scored so quick. And it was like, all right, come on, Steelers, you got another chance. And they did it again. Give up another big play. So that defense, yeah, Big Ben threw 4 interceptions. I give you that. But if you about it, you can make sure you do what you need to do to hold them to 3. Hold them to 3, and you didn't do that. You didn't tackle. It was a lot of third downs and big conversions that y'all gave up in that game. And then that lets me know that here it goes back to what we talked about from the beginning. The Steelers are not a just throwback team, just where you can step back and throw the ball. They are pounding ground and then play off the play action, then throw the ball. Yeah, they got a lot of weapons, but Steelers has always been smash mouth football. And to see that y'all didn't run the ball.
But they can't. They ain't been able to. Remember, they heading into the playoffs, they was ranked number 32 in rushing.
That's horrible. And that's the first time in a while for a Steelers team.
Yeah, and I mean, that was kind of the talk. When you watching, the ESPNs, the Fox Sports ones and all that, the biggest talk was, can the Steelers find a run game? Can they find some kind of run game? I think I mentioned it in my thing about the Steelers heading into this game. Can they find a run game?
Yeah. And
they couldn't get the run going. And you can't get the run going when you're down 28-0.
Fact, it was right.
Yeah, I mean, you go down 28-0, you already know how this is. It's about to be pass.
Facts.
But when you was down 7-0, 14-0,
right,
even kind of 21-0,
facts,
you can still kind of run the ball. But they O-line, listen, they O-line can't move a parked car in neutral.
Yeah.
When it's slippery outside.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
You come on now. I'm talking it's in neutral and it's slippery outside.
It's tough.
They can't even move a parked car.
It's tough. I'm telling you, everybody trying to be like Kansas City, man.
Yeah, but
it's starting to see it.
You gotta have some kind of run game, and we'll kind of get into that when we talk about the next 4, because it's some teams
right
that's dealing with this,
right.
And you don't want to be when you come to the playoffs, man. You don't want to be one-dimensional.
Facts.
You don't want to be one-dimensional. You want to be able to pass and run the ball damn near close to even and effectively, because it keeps the defenses on their toes. It allows you to stay in short yardage situation and just play case to the best of your ability.
Right.
And a lot of these teams, man, is so one-dimensional that it's going to make it tough.
Yeah, it is. Definitely going to make it tough. But shout out to Baker, who did what they did. And shout out to the Browns, man. They did what they did. They was about to almost give up a lead. It was getting close, but Baker didn't allow them, and Chugs and my man Hunt didn't allow them to give up that game, and they did their thing.
And one last thing before we move on. So you know how Juju said something. Now, I seen already this week that Chase Claypool came out and said, yeah, we lost, but the Browns going to get ran by the Chiefs. It's like, why are you even commenting? And they sent you home. Why you got to be that person? He big mad.
It's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. I'm not even.
But it's just you big mad. Like, come on, man. You're supposed to just be like, yeah, we lost. Good luck to them going forward. Why you got to throw the shade and be all in your feelings?
Because it's irrelevant. I'm not even focusing on that. They shout out to the Browns. They beat the Steelers. They won their first playoff game in dang near 20 years or whatever the case may be. It's been a minute since they won a playoff game, so I'm giving them props. They did that. They lost to Pittsburgh. They beat Pittsburgh. They lost to them, and I thought that game was going to go Pittsburgh way, and it didn't. And so shout out to them. But on to the next, because this boy step is so crazy. It's the best. Ooh, Ooh, that was crazy. Lamar Jackson. Yes, I told y'all, and I told y'all. I said it. I said Lamar Jackson is winning his first playoff game. I said Lamar Jackson is going to put the team on his back and get a big W for the Ravens. They started off bad. They was down 10-0. Could have been down 14-0. But, yeah. But it didn't work that way. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, but didn't happen. So, hey, Lamar Jackson put on another outstanding performance on the ground. He still got to improve on the throwing. That's why I said he's like the Russell Westbrook, man. He is so athletic and so amazing in what he does. He's a specimen, but sometimes he just plays too fast. But if he slows down just a little bit, he has all the tangibles. He can be one of the best to play the game because he has that one thing that a lot of people don't got: 4.3 speed with a cannon of an arm. And I just got to put this in there a little bit more. And he will be damn near probably one of the best quarterbacks ever. And they did what they did. They stopped Henry. King Henry was slayed down and brought down back to reality. And he was a non-factor. And we have a new king, King Arthur. I don't even know if that's how it went. But I'm just letting you know, King Jackson, okay. King Lamar Jackson. King Lamar Jackson is on to the next. I'm just saying, man, shout out to them. And you know what? That game really felt like a playoff game. My man Peters got that pick, and then they went in there and started clowning. Oh, that was so beautiful to see. Because that was like, not only are we going to disrespect y'all, but at the other part of that, what you always say, Reason, you're going to send that butt home. And what they do, send that butt home with an L. It's the best fashion way you can do it. It's the best.
Really didn't even send them home. They let them stay. Like, y'all ain't got to travel. Y'all go ahead and just go ahead back, hop in the whip.
Facts.
You feel me? Y'all ain't got to go too far.
Facts.
You feel me? So, hey, it was a good win. You know me, like I said last week, I need to see it. You feel me? That's my thing was me picking the Titans. I'm not surprised the Ravens won because, you know, we had that as kind of like our game of the week just because of the matchup. So I'm not surprised the Ravens won, man. I've been a big supporter of Lamar Jackson, but he just had to show me that he can go do it. You feel me? And he had to go win a big game. And I think this year, because instead of them being 14-2, riding this super high of a wave, them being 11-5 and have to really fight their way into the playoffs has really transformed this Baltimore Raven team. And when you look at their previous Super Bowl runs, it's kind of been like this. Mm-hmm. They go through the wild card and get it done. And this is kind of the same situation. Back in 2000, they end up beating the Titans on their way to the Super Bowl. And then they had to go on the road and beat the Raiders. And they beat the Raiders on the road. And they end up going to win the Super Bowl against the Giants. And then the last year with Ray Lewis, you feel me? They win that home game against the Colts. I think they go beat New England, which nobody thought they could go do. And then they had the miracle against Denver. And then they go win the Super Bowl. So when you look at this, it's setting up because they get Buffalo and then potentially the Chiefs. It's looking like one of those Baltimore runs.
It could be. Definitely could be, man. Definitely could be. But again, man, it is what it is. We know what it is. And then last but not least, before we talk about these games, man, DP said it.
He did.
And it's going into my prediction for next week. I'm about to make a bold prediction. I'm about to make a bold.
I'm curious. Shout out to the Rams. Shout out to the Rams.
A very bold prediction.
Shout out to Goff because you don't believe in him. You didn't believe in him.
I didn't believe in him. It wasn't Goff reason why they won. It was because of Akers on the ground. He had damn near 200 yards, possibly.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Shout out to Goff for coming in there.
I mean, but I'm not. It's not just the Goff. Let's get it correct.
Okay.
That Ram defense and Akers, and I'm gonna make a prediction.
Are we doing it now?
I'm just gonna go into it.
Oh, okay.
It's no need to waste the time on other teams that lost. Russell Wilson lost. The Rams in. We knew the Bucks that game. It was closer than it was, but it shouldn't have been that close.
Shout out to Tyler Heineken.
Yes. Shout out to him. The Bears games was a disgrace. That was an embarrassing game, and they cost me a game because the Saints wanted to let them score on the dumbest play ever. But it is what it is. We ain't even gonna get into that, and then we already know what happened to the Steelers game. Okay, let's talk about this weekend.
Okay,
we're starting with the NFC.
Oh, okay, we started it off.
Yeah, I'm not wasting no time this week. I'm not wasting no time. I'm going straight for the Juggernauters. Okay, we going straight to the top. The Rams versus the Packers. Last week, I was like, yo, the Packers and the Chiefs sound good. Sound real good.
It sounded good, huh?
It sounded real good. Now, I was liking that. But I'm going to go ahead and say something crazy. I think Jalen Ramsey is going to be the Devonte Adams kryptonite. I think he's going to be a problem for Devonte Adams. He's bigger. They run the same speed, just about. Physical. They're going to take away one of the Packers' best receivers. We've seen it. We've seen this done time and time again. When Aaron Rodgers, he had it against the 49ers. I'm not saying the Rams defense is like the 49ers, but they got some dogs. And I was like, but Aaron Donald not as healthy as he can be, but they still get pressure without Aaron Donald. They still was getting pressure on my man Russ without Aaron Donald. And it made me think like, yo, if Aaron Rodgers ain't got nobody to throw the ball to, I'm going ahead and say it, man. I'm saying it right now. Packers going to lose their opener playoff game to the LA. Yes, I'm saying it.
Hot take.
Packers are going to lose to the LA Rams. Y'all ready for this? It's coming right now. 24-21. That's what I'm going with. 24-21. Aaron Rodgers. I would like to see the Packers do well. I want to see them do well. They've always looked good in the regular season, but when they play against a defense that can take away their number one guy, they struggle. And they got a player who can take away their number one guy, and they're going to put a lot of pressure on that tight end in that running game. And if you can't run the football and that tight end ain't getting open, and we already know who's going to be on Devonte Adams, Packers going to have a long, long day.
Well, I'm going to hit y'all with some facts. To Bake's point, Aaron Rodgers and Devonte Adams have a career record of 1-6 against first-team All-Pro cornerbacks.
Talk that talk.
That is a fact.
Talk that talk.
Aaron Rodgers has a very high tendency of avoiding the smoke of All-Pro corners.
Talk that talk. Talk that talk. It's not as crazy as it thinks because of the record or whatever, but everybody's sleeping on the Rams and thinking it's going to be.
I think this was the worst possible matchup.
Facts.
This was the worst possible matchup for the Packers.
Talk that talk.
Mainly because I feel like Jalen Ramsey is just the best corner in the league.
Talk that talk.
And he does things that most can't do. You would look at a team like the Saints that has a Marshawn Lattimore. It's like, well, he can do, but Green Bay went to New Orleans and ran them.
Ran them crazy.
Ran them. And then you look at the Buccaneers and you like, they got a few corners, and it's like, So this is the worst possible matchup. But I believe in Aaron Rodgers.
That's cool. I feel it.
I believe in Aaron Rodgers. I believe Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Alan Lazard, Robert Tonyan, Aaron Jones. I believe they will pick up the slack for Devonte. I believe that Matt LaFleur is not going to let what I feel like when we look at this, we have to look at who was the coach. And that was Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy has a tendency of not being aggressive and playing afraid. I don't see that.
LaFleur was there last year. They got ran by San Francisco.
No. I'm talking about as far as the corners. San Francisco was just a better team than them. It wouldn't have mattered. But what I'm saying as far as this is the second year into the offense, I don't think LaFleur is going to be afraid of Ramsey.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Be afraid. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I don't feel like they're going to be afraid. I don't see Devonte having a big game like, a Devonte Adams kind of game. But I still feel that he's going to be effective. And I got the Packers, man, 24-20.
I feel it. It's not a bad. What's the name?
Good game, though. It's gonna be a good game.
A good game. On to the Saints, Bucks. This team has owned the Buccaneers twice this season. Beat them handily. Just beat them. Tom Brady, kryptonite right now is the Saints. Okay, let's just call a spade a spade. But I think this week, I just feel it. I feel it this week. I think that it's going to be a nail biter, and it's going to come down to 3 points. I don't see it in the blowout, and I think Tom Brady, because I don't really want to see the Saints win. I'm going to call a spade a spade. I'm not rooting for the Saints. I don't want to see – I just wasn't going to be stupid last week and think the Bears was going to upset the Saints. No. I think Tom Brady is going to get his revenge in a beautiful way. I think this is the best battle right here. This is Breeze versus Brady. This is the battle of the old heads right here. The old heads are going the History Channel game, and I think this one, again, one's going to be decided by 3 points. I'm going to say it's going to be a high-scoring affair, though. I'm going to say 24-27. 24-20. I'll say 28-24. That's what I'm going to do. 28-24 Bucks. I'm going with the Bucks. I feel like the Bucks, like we know they match up. They both, it goes back and forth, but for some reason the Bucks just find a way to lose games and Tom Brady just struggles. But I think this time Tom Brady is going to figure it out. They're going to get points. It's going to be a back and forth game, and I think it's going to be 24-28 Tampa Bay.
I like that. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in one season.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's hard. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in one season. So with that logic, I'm going to go with the Bucks. I feel like, again, this is the Bucks' worst matchup. You feel me? Certain situations just like, it's just like, because the Saints do things to the Bucks that the Bucks have problem with. They get pressure with 4 and they can cover.
Yeah.
Marshawn Lattimore literally takes Mike Evans out the game.
Yeah.
Every time they play. It's just a fact. That's just Marshawn does not exist when Mike Evans does not exist when Marshawn Lattimore is on the field. But they found the run game last week with Leonard Fournette. AB is coming along. Gronk, Godwin. I just feel like it's just a little bit too much. And this is playoff Brady. It's not regular season Brady. So I got the Bucks. $35-31.
Okay. It's not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all.
30. Hold up. Let me see. 30. Wait. They scored 21. Hold on. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna go 24-20.
Okay.
I'm gonna still keep it a 4-point game, but I gotta respect both defenses, and I gotta look at how both teams got kind of stifled last week. You know, the Bucks didn't really pull away from the Skins, and the Saints really didn't pull away from Chicago. So 24-20.
All right, we on to the AFC.
Woo.
AFC. Kansas City Browns. I feel like the Browns is gonna come in there and play the hardest game they can ever play. I really do feel that way. I feel like it's gonna be a barn burner. It's gonna be a back and forth for the first 2 quarters, maybe even 3. But I just feel like Kansas City, they got a lot of weapons, and the Browns struggle with people who got a lot of weapons, and they not dealing with no old Ben Roethlisberger. They dealing with a Pat Mahomes. And it's rare that he make mistakes. Right now in his career, it is rare that he make mistakes. But I'm not gonna say he can't make mistakes, but I'm just gonna say they just don't match up well with the Kansas City. They're gonna have to run the football, and if they become one-dimensional, it's gonna be a tough game for them to win if they giving up points and they only scoring 3. So I think it's gonna be a close one. So I'm not going to say they blow them out, but I say Kansas City win 24-17.
So you got the under then, basically. Do you think both teams combined will be over 57 points?
I don't know. I ain't doing no math like that right now, man. I'm just saying 24-17, man. That's what I got. Whatever that math is, what's that? 40-something?
That's under 50. No, that's what I was asking you. So yes, you think it's going to be under 57?
I'm going. You know what? I'm going to take that back. I'm going to say 27-17. That's what I'm going with.
Oh, so you got them covering too. Vegas got them, the Chiefs, as a 10-point favorite.
I got 27-17 Kansas City. 10-point lead. 10-point game. They win by 10. 27-17. That's what I'm going to rock with.
I like it. I feel like the Browns going to make a valiant effort to keep this game competitive, because they're going to be able to run the ball.
Right.
That's something that KC really struggles with handling at times. They're going to be able to run the ball. So with that being said, I got KC 24-13.
Not bad.
24-13.
I feel it.
Yeah.
But I think KC gonna win. Now the next game, let's get to the talk. Let's talk. All right, man. The Bills is a good team. They're a really good team. And I think the Bills have every potential to win, but I ain't playing this. I don't want to do this. I want to go bold. I went bold for the NFC, and I'm going bold for the AFC. I can't not go bold. I'm not gonna be dumb now. I ain't thinking the Browns gonna beat KFC. Nah. I mean KC. I'm thinking about
chicken.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about chicken, man. I be thinking about some chicken, man. But I think Lamar Jackson is about to go in there and put on a show.
In the snow?
In the snow. I know he said, I don't want no snow games, to make people think, he going to struggle, and he going to put on a show in the snow. I think they're going to beat the Buffalo Bills in a tough one. I'm going to say 24-16. 24-16 Ravens. I just think that's what's going to be, man. That's what I'm going with. They struggle with running teams. They've always been struggling. And you got 2 dudes who can run the football. You got 2 dudes who on that team for Baltimore who can run. Dobbins and Lamar Jackson. They're going to do their thing. I don't know who on Buffalo going to keep up with the speed of Lamar. And even though the snow is snow, but it ain't rain. Rain is different. Rain is slippery even more. The snow, yeah, you slip, but it's just cold out there. You may get a little bit of slips, but it's just cold. Okay. And you know what sucks when it's cold? Tackling. And you know what's hard to do when it's cold? Catch the football. So this Allen throwing them ball left and right, even though they're used to the cold, it's gonna be a different game. And I think that Buffalo's gonna put a value effort. That's why I said they're gonna score 16. But I think Lamar Jackson and them going to win that game 24-16. That's what I'm going with. Ravens. That's my upset for this week.
I don't really see that as an upset.
I'm just saying, if you're looking at seedings, they would say that's an upset. The 5 beat the number 2 team. That's an upset.
Yeah. But, I mean, seedings is arbitrary. I don't like that the Bills don't have a run game.
I don't either.
I don't like that. But I also don't like that Baltimore don't have a pass game. So it's 2 teams who are very one-dimensional. So then this comes down to which one-dimensional can prevail the other one-dimensional. Heading in, I had the Ravens. I'm going to stick with the Ravens.
I thought you was going Buffalo. I ain't going to hold you.
I want to do it. Like something is saying do it.
Then do it. That's what you scared of.
Because I believe this Ravens team got something special about it. Like I said, I see the history of how they've won Super Bowls.
Ooh, you about to put out a prediction?
And right now, the way they playing,
is he about to put out a prediction, y'all?
They got that special about them.
Ooh, Lamar Jackson versus KC.
Listen, there, when you at certain times you cheer for teams.
Yeah,
I don't know a lot of Raven fans.
Right.
You feel me? And the plight of a black quarterback is always special to me. So I gotta believe in Lamar. And I'm gonna ride this Lamar train and believe in the Ravens. And I'm gonna go 21-17.
Ooh, not bad.
Because, like I said, man, it kind of scares me just a little bit. It scared me just a little bit because I feel like Buffalo got it. I really do. But I feel like Buffalo playing the Ravens was the worst matchup they can get because they don't do well against the run or stopping the run.
Right.
And Baltimore runs the ball very well.
Yeah, it's going to be a crazy game, but we'll see. We'll see. But there y'all have it. Me and Reasons right now are currently 3-3. We're tied. He's won in the score category, but we're tied in our picks overall. So I'm going to give you your respect for your close scoring. Even though, like, all our games in the scoring, they were right there. Man, a touchdown, a field goal. So we ain't too far off. I know. I never said it was that bad. I never said you was that bad. I just said that I think I'm better. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I think if my prediction is right about the Green Bay and the Rams game, hey, listen, the crazy, like I told you, all your points, you're not off base. I never am off base for the most part, unless I just want to be crazy for the day. That's it. I talk logic up in here. You're not off base. That Devonte, Jalen Ramsey matchup is the matchup that we want to see. And that's the matchup that I'm watching, and that's the matchup that I'm focusing on because it's the matchup of the weekend to me. Yeah, it is. Do they play Sunday? They play Sunday? They are the Saturday game. Okay, they're going to play first, right? Yes, they play at 1:30. And then who play next? Baltimore, Buffalo. That's a hell of a Saturday. Those are two upsets. I mean, my Saturday. I mean, it don't matter. None of my teams, but that's Saturday. But I don't really Saturday. I don't really consider it an upset. I really don't. Just saying, it could be a fire Saturday if I go 2 for 2. If I go 2 for 2, or I go 2 for 2. Yeah. You go 2 for 2, or I go 2 for 2. Who going 2 for 2? Y'all let us know, but also tell people on how they can get involved again with the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl contest that we're going to be doing in just about a couple of weeks, y'all. Couple of weeks, man.
Hey, look, man. All you got to do is comment below.
Yeah.
This your video.
Facts,
Or, go to my IG at Too Many Reasons. Comment on the video that I posted. We want to have everyone's Super Bowl predictions in before the Saturday game. If you want to enter the contest. So right now, we only got a couple of people. We got DP and we got one of my coworkers. Shout out to my guy, Kev. So get your predictions in. I also have it up on my Facebook page. You can find me on there. Just comment below with your Super Bowl teams and predictions and get that in, man. Have your chance to win some Talk That Talk merch and a food gift card for this Valentine's Day stuff coming up, man. Treat your lady or to something nice on Valentine's Day, a little gift card.
Yeah, and we ain't got it. So we taking money out of our pockets for our ladies so y'all can help y'all ladies. Or ladies can help their fellas. Either
way.
Or if y'all date the same, then you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do.
We here to support love. We here to support the love. That's why we're giving out the merch and a gift card for some food, man. So comment below on this here thing on YouTube. Also go comment on my IG and or Facebook, man. So y'all can enter yourselves a chance to win the Talk That Talk Super Bowl Mania contest.
Big facts. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for supporting us. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Definitely check us out on Spotify, all the radio shows that we are on. If you can't watch us on the Tubi Tube, you can listen to us on your drivey drive, okay?
Ooh, yeah. Hey, man, listen, I want to do this real quick. Shout out to my little sister, Danye. It's her 21st birthday today.
Oh, suck it now. Hey, don't you drink no drinky drink today.
Shout out to my baby sis, man.
Shout out to sis, man.
That's my road dog. That's one person that's always in my back, that nobody can never tell her nothing about me, and it's the same way, vice versa. That's just my baby sis. So she's 21 now, man. She's growing up.
Back.
She finished her AA. She's in the middle of finishing her bachelor, so she can be done by next year.
Woo, she getting it.
And I look up to her. She don't know that all the time, but I look up to my baby sis, man, because she's that dope. So I love you, little sis, and happy birthday.
Love you, sis. You take care. Happy birthday. Be safe. If you gonna take a little sippy sip, take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get some water too. You don't want to have your first hangover or nothing like that. Or whatever the case may be. That's Uncle Day-Day, all right? Uncle Day-Day saying that, all right? Y'all better take care of yourself. Anyway, we love y'all. Y'all take care. Coming in next week, bro. No, not next week. It's the 20th. So that's next Thursday, right? Next Thursday.
Yeah.
That's going to be the inauguration, man. Our next Thursday show, it's going to be division round playoffs and the day of the inauguration.
The inauguration on the 21st, right? So that's...
Oh, is it 21st?
21st. Either way, we'll have the inauguration.
Yeah, big fact.
And also, hey, shout out to Biden, man. He talking about dropping some $1,400 checks.
Yeah, we'll see it. I see it, won't believe it. But that don't mean spend it on some nonsense, all right? Y'all can't be complaining about no bread and talking about you got to feed your kids and you buying damn flat screens, TVs, and entertainment centers. Come on now, let's be smart with it. Pay for your bills, take care of your skills, okay? Pay for your bills, take care of your skills. Get all them essentials and all that stuff you need. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Yeah. We'll see y'all soon. Always remember to talk that talk.